First Officer James T. Kirk of the USS Farragut. Sounds good, doesn't it? But it doesn't make sense. And that's because of the history of this ship and of this particular man.
Have you studied the incident involving the USS Farragut? In brief, Doctor, nearly half the crew and the captain were annihilated. Among the survivors was a young officer on his first deep space assignment, James T. Kirk.
So let me see if I understand this correctly. A young lieutenant by the name of James T. Kirk is assigned the USS Farragut. And on that first assignment, the crew encounters a cloud that kills 50% of the crew and the captain. And so after surviving this tragedy, Starfleet's answer is to put him back on the very same ship where 50% of the crew was killed, including the captain that he admired the most. So now he's on board this ship, and you don't think for one moment that he's going to not experience ghosts, memories of these dead people long gone? See, now in Strange New Worlds, Kirk has to step up after his captain is severely injured. Half the crew may be dead and the other half is severely injured, and he's got a crippled ship, and he's got to step up to lead this distressed vessel. But there's a problem. Strange New Worlds doesn't give a care about Captain Kirk's history, because here's the proof. In this new episode, he's the first officer of the USS Farragut. But USS Farragut is where he served as a lieutenant. It wasn't until the USS Alexandria in 2259 that he was a first officer. Strange New Worlds has gone out of its way to change history of all the characters that everyone loves from the original series. And Kirk is no different. He is not supposed to be the first officer on the USS Farragut. That is the ship where half the crew was massacred by a cloud and his favorite captain was killed. The Starfleet wouldn't be putting him back on the same ship where all these ghosts and memories would remind him of what happened. This is some poor writing on Strange New Worlds' part.